bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers is right here in Bukit Panjang today, and right behind us, this is the pending LRT. We're going to bring you up to this rare EM unit, mid-floor.
In fact, the block is just right here, right opposite. You just need to cross the traffic light and you reach it in under a minute. So we're going to bring you up to this EM unit over here, 146 square meters, which is 1571 square feet.
Asking at a very palatable price tag of just $1 million. Could this be your future home? Let's head up to find out. Let's go.
Now welcome into this beautifully renovated EM unit that we have here today at Block 124 Pending Road, just a minute's walk away to the Pending LRT station. So why not let's kick off this home tour with the BB pack.
So for this particular block 124 at Pending Road, this is a block that has started its lease right from 1988, healthy balance lease, 61 over years left. This entire block is made up of only executive units. We have 60 units in total.
Total of 13 stories high. So if you're looking at the EM units, it's specifically stack 6 and stack 8. So only there's a total of 12 EM units over here, and the remaining stacks are all made up of your EA unit.
Yeah, and of course if you look at the whole Singapore, firstly EM is a type of HDB that is very rare supply. Their lease also started quite a long time back. For here, we still have a very healthy balance runway of about 61 years. Right now, in fact, the Town Council is also helping to add on another lift column right towards the left portion of this block. This will also then promote and add on a lot more convenience for the residents over here.
This is actually your entrance foyer area. As you can see, that has already been nicely touched up and renovated by the current owners. The tiles are being used as a flooring for your entrance foyer area. You have plenty of cabinetry spaces. This is going to be where you're going to be putting your shoes and other items if you want to store over here as well.
Yeah, I also love that they kept the bottom part open. So if you have some like slippers and all that, I think it's also easy to keep the LED strip light over there as well. And then towards here, you'll see that all this is like concealed, but actually we have first bedroom downstairs right on level 1 itself. So if you come in here, right now we have kind of like wider than a super single, quite a decent size of bed right over here. There are windows at the back towards here as well, and owners have already done up all the blinds as well as this full-fledged carpentry, lots of wardrobe spaces with your internal shelvings.
And right outside there is where you can find the dining area. So the owners have actually beautifully designed this corner of the home to be where a dining space is. As you can see, currently right now is fitted with a huge rectangular dining set. This can probably fit up to 8, even 10. Plenty of storage space as well you can find under the benches over here. Of course, the owners have made this quite future-proof, so you can find plenty of power points. You have already a few that you can find over there. You have blinds that have already been installed for you.
And for our unit right here, even though we are along the corridor, our owners have also sort of enhanced our windows to ensure that it is very, very soundproof. Our owners have also added the privacy film. And something special that we also want to mention about the table, this is a built-in table. Right underneath the table, owners have also done an entire track of the UBIC, so power points are already fully installed right there.
Above the dining area is where you can find beautiful lights that have already been installed by the owners. Plenty of connectivity points over here.
So I think this kind of installation is extremely helpful, especially if you're a family that's really into like gaming, or you really want your super fast kind of internet connectivity. All these points throughout the home will definitely help to ensure that. On top of that, within the living area, we also have an extra huge AC that's serving this corner over here. And as we slowly transition to the rest of the living area, you also notice that the flooring here is slightly different from our main foyer entrance. All these are beautiful white oak laminate flooring.
The original marble tiles are still intact. They're actually right below the laminate flooring over here. So of course the laminate flooring is a good protection. So if you want to be using the original marble tiles, you can do so as well. And under the stairwell area is where you can find plenty of storage spaces. So nicely curated by our owners. These are all pull-out storage that you can find. Plenty of storage space.
And on top of that, we also have a storeroom. Similar to a lot of bomb shelters, within our storeroom, owner also has customized the bomb shelter rack, and that will also remain with the unit as well.
Let's talk a little bit more about the floor plan that we have here today. Now this is an EM unit, Executive Maisonette, size at 146 square meters, which is approximately about 1571 square feet. This is actually a duplex kind of living, so you have a lower level as well as the upper level. Alright, now if you're looking at the lower level, of course, as you enter through your main door, you get the first additional bedroom that you can find on the lower level. That is perfect for if you have elderly parents. Now as you head on in, you're greeted by the dining. You have the kitchen. So currently right now the kitchen is being separated into two zones. You have the dry kitchen area and you have the wet kitchen. Later on we'll check out these areas a little bit more. And you have the main common area over here leading into your living room. And in the kitchen is also where you can find your first common bathroom. Now the second level of course consists of 3 bedrooms. So your first is the master with the attached ensuite, and later on we'll check out the master. You can see that the owners have cleverly carved out a walk-in wardrobe as well. You also got 2 common bedrooms as well as the second common bathroom. This living room is huge. Wow, they put like 5 modular pieces of this huge entire sofa. So if let's say for example you don't need such a huge sofa set, I think there's plenty of space for you to work around with. You can put in a 3-seater Earth-shaped sofa and then use the remaining space to put in other stuff. For example, you want to have another smaller dining set over here to host more guests, that's possible to do so.
Owners again have done up the power track. Similarly, cove lighting also done up for our entire living space. Another huge AC unit with our ceiling mounted fan light as well.
On this side is where you can find the TV feature, so the owners have cleverly installed lots of power points and they have also nicely concealed all the electrical wirings over here, so this is great. This keeps your place neat.
Look at all the tracks over here. All these are actually adjustable shelvings. So if let's say there are certain items that maybe some of your display items are actually sort of like taller in size, you can easily adjust the tracks without having to redo your whole carpentry. So very flexible.
Yeah, so this is likely where you're going to be storing your electrical appliances, keeping it neat and tidy.
Our owners have also done up all these windows with a soundproof casement kind of material.
And if you look out of the living room windows, you actually find the pending LRT station, which is literally right there, just a few steps away.
Super close.
Yeah, you just need to cross the traffic light that is opposite over here and you probably reach it in under a minute. Yeah, and of course, pending LRT station is just 2 stops away from Bukit Panjang LRT and MRT, and that's where you can find the main interchange within this region over here.
And right now, let's also talk more on the BB location. The Bukit Panjang Hawker and Market is just right opposite for your daily groceries and meals. For malls, you have Bukit Panjang Plaza, Hillian Mall, Junction 10, QV2 as well as Lot 1. Right within the area, there is also Fajar Shopping Centre as well as Greenwich Shopping Centre. For park, right within the area, we have Pattaya Park, Bukit Panjang Neighbourhood Park, Zhenghua Park, of which both are also connected to the park connector that's right at our doorstep.
And you have plenty of childcare and kindergartens all around. And for primary schools within 1 km, you have plenty, and plenty more within 2 km radius. And on this side of the living is where you can find lots of storage space as well. As you can see, lots of stickers have been pasted by the owner's children. So for example, if for your kids' toys, you can just choose to stuff everything in here and just keep the place neat and tidy. And on this part of the living room is where you can also find a small loft area above here. So this has actually been carved out. This is very usable for you to use as storage space. Now before we head up to the upper level, let's check out the kitchen as well as the common bath.
Right here, we are at the entrance of the kitchen area, and I love that our owner has also sort of carved out this portion over here, so you do get to enjoy this dry kitchen area before you head into your wet kitchen area. Very like condo style as well. So at the dry kitchen area, again, all this carpentry are done up, built in lots of storage spaces, your oven, microwave, all built in together with a huge 2-door fridge compartment over here. And even at this point, you have extra countertop space for all your countertop appliances like a dispenser. Again, all the tiles for the kitchen have also been redone. So all these are brand new tiles just under 4 years spec. And as we head on into the wet kitchen area, we also have a sliding door over here. Within your kitchen space, lots of countertop space. I think this is like almost like a monster kitchen. Even if you take a look at the backsplash, all these are also your hexagon tiles that's done up in this marble light kind of tone, very elegant kind of style, lots of carpentry. So this is something that our owners have done. And all these are your pull-out trays. So you look at the vertical mount over here, this helps to sort of hold up your wire mesh baskets. And this really ensures that we don't have any sort of blind corner or blind spots that's really being wasted huge sink space over here and plenty of countertop. These are also our premium quartz countertop. I think it gives the whole kitchen a very nice, elegant look. I also love all the LED strips. Again, in the evening, sometimes if you don't need to switch on all the lights, I think this is a good sort of cozy ambiance to have. Then as we transition over to the yard area, currently owners have stacked up our washer and dryer towards this corner. But even with that, if you are a big family, no worries, because owner have also installed this automatic laundry rack for you. So I think this are very handy for big families with lots of children as well. This is our common bath. All the piping and everything has been fully gutted, fully redone. This is in a grey tonality with your mixer, your WC as well as a sink area. And I think this really helps to ensure that the whole unit is very move-in ready as well.
Alright, so now let's head up to level 2 and let's talk a little bit more about the stairwell area over here. So as you head on up, you realize that for the stairwell area, you can see that the owners have completely changed the staircase over here. So they've replaced the steps with laminate flooring, and as you can see, glass panels have been used for the railings over here. So this of course gives off a more sleek, modern kind of feel. And on this side of the wall, you can see that it's been specially painted to give a cooler kind of feeling. You can see that the switches have also been changed all throughout the home, so this provides a very clean, slick, modern kind of feel as well. You also realize that there's plenty of cameras, so of course this being a smart home, all this can all be tapped and used within a touch of an app on your phone. Right, now let's head up to the upper level. As you can see, the chandelier being the masterpiece in the center of the home. Let's check out the first common bedroom here first. The owners have done quite minimal yet very nice kind of built-in spaces. So this corner over here, they have done this shelf area over here, and you also have benches that provide storage spaces. And you have 3 panels of wardrobe spaces over here as well, sufficient for anyone that's going to be staying in this room. As you can see, currently right now, laminate flooring, there's not much furniture over here. So just for a size reference, you can fit in a queen size bed. If you want to fit in a king size bed, it's possible as well.
Again, similarly, all our windows are also soundproof, so very good privacy and sort of peace for your whole family here. Cove lightings, recessed lightings with a ceiling fan already done up. All our rooms also come with AC as well. So I think this is really good for moving.
And for the 2 common bedrooms over here, you actually get a very nice internal facing with a very far opening. So this allows quite a good airflow and ventilation into the rooms here as well.
Before we transition over to the next common room, let's also chat on the BB pricing analysis. If we zoom into the Bukit Panjang area, you'll see that there are only 64 units of large format HDB. We're referring to the EA, EMs and Jumbo. Smaller sizes actually range from 1,377 square feet. This is an EA single floor plate, which is already calling at the 1 million price tag. If you're a family that likes the duplex layout and you're only looking at EM, you'll notice that for Bukit Panjang area, most of the EM tend to be slightly further away from the main Bukit Panjang core, about 1 to 2 LRT stops down. And I think this is great if you're looking for EM that is slightly further away from your main Bukit Panjang hub and you want to avoid the traffic and the hustle and bustle, you don't mind the 1 to 2 LRT stops, then I think these areas like Pending will be very good for your selection as well. Prices here range from lowest at 868,000 original condition to the highest at 1 million. And of course, all these prices depends on the condition of the renovation as well as how far you are away from the LRT. Do take note, for some of the original condition already asking at the 1 million price tag, factoring in another maybe 130 to 150k in terms of renovation, that will also bring your overall quantum close to the 1.15 million mark. Coming back to our unit, I think we are at a very nice sweet spot. You have 1571 square feet of internal space to play around with. Plus point, this entire unit is already smart home ready, renovated, moving condition, just under 4 years of renovation. So very good condition for you to move in, as well as in terms of our price tag, we are asking at around the 1 million price tag, just within 1 minute walking distance to the Pending LRT. So I think in a very good location and sweet spot, I think this is really one that you should consider.
Second common bedroom also has a very similar layout to the first one, it's just a mirror image. So same thing, the built-in spaces have been done in the same kind of manner. You also got 3 panels of wardrobe spaces as well. As you can see, currently right now it's quite open, so if you want to use this as a proper bedroom, you can also do so. Same facing as well as the other common bedroom.
Let's head on to the common bath. And as you come on in, similarly, all our bathrooms are fully gutted. All the piping, waterworks are also just newly done under 4 years ago. Very comfortable space. You notice that we have this heated rack kind of system. This is quite unique and special for our bathroom. Again, look at all the flooring and the wall tiles. All these are newly tiled up. We also have a huge storage heater right over here for our common bath. So I think this is really great moving condition carpentry works all done.
And last but not least, of course, you got the master ensuite. They've segmented the master into different areas. The owners have actually done a king-size platform bed, so this is very generous for you. You have shelves on both sides and also nooks for where you can find the power points, so that is great. You can just sleep and then put your phone to charge at the side. You get sliding windows and blinds have also been installed for you, so if you want to sleep at night, you just bring the blinds down. And on this side is where you can find a partition wall over here, and the owners have carved out some spaces for you to put in your appliances. So the owner's actually using this as a projector kind of space, so you can actually enjoy watching your movies personally in your own bedroom over here. You get 3 panels of wardrobe space over here, but if this is not enough, not to worry, because you have your very own walk-in wardrobe on this side. So this is where you can find 2 huge panels of wardrobe spaces. Of course, perhaps for the missus, you also get a very nice dressing table vanity area over here. And on this side of the wall is where you can find mirrors being lined up. And lastly, you have your master ensuite bathroom. Now, this has been fully renovated. You can see the tiles have been changed as well as the wall tiles too. So this is really more like a hotel bathroom kind of feel. You can also see the appliances have been refurbished as well. You have a nice shower area with the shower screen being installed. And take note, for your windows, you also have a ventilator that's been installed as well. Alright, we've come to the end of this home tour. Now just a quick recap. This is an EM unit right here at Block 124 Pending Road. 146 square meters, 1571 square feet. What you're gonna get is a fully renovated, smart home installed, move-in ready unit right here.
And we're just under 1 minute walk to Pending LRT, asking at a very nice sweet spot of $1 million. If you're keen to arrange for a viewing for our unit, feel free to contact Ramzi and myself. Our contact details are provided all down below. In the meantime, remember to follow us on all our social media platforms. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. My name is Joanne.
Ramzi, bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers. Always happy to show you the place. Right, come, let's head on to the main entrance where we actually kickstart. Right. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Right, now let's head. Sorry. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Right, let's head to the main entrance area where we're gonna be kicking.
Cut.